Oh, it is on. Yeah. It once again has been far too long since I've been out. I have had the flu and it has hung on, stopping me getting in the water, but I really am starting to feel pretty good now, and I figured it was time to get out there. We want to replenish the kai moana because it's been about a month since I got any, so replenish the kai moana, replenish the wairua, and yeah, come along. Alright, we've made it to the first spot. Super hot pedal up the coast, probably been going for about 3/4 of an hour or something, and I tell you what, it's warm in the old 5mm wetty. Whew, looking forward to getting in. So yeah, this is the first spot. This is a crayfish spot. We're allowed 3, the aim is to get 3. We've got people to feed. Let's do it. Alright, and we are straight into it. I dropped down here and check out this crack. This is a crack where I often find crayfish, and I don't see anything initially, but then when I look up I see a couple of crayfish in the entrance, and I actually see a nice big fat one in behind them. So work my way in there, reach in behind, grab the big one, pull it out, and then I have a go and grab one of the smaller ones, and I'm headed to the surface with a couple of crayfish. Back at the kayak, I go to put the big crayfish in the bag at the back, and then I remember that I've got a whole lot of stuff on there. So I just end up putting it in the footwell, and then I can measure the little one. Just too small for that one. Bugger. Oh well. Never mind, there's no doubt about this one. He's well legal. No need to measure him. Awesome. Back into it, and I've actually gone into a cave that I found a few months ago, and before long find this nice big fat crayfish. So I have a grab at it and I reach it, but I'm just a little bit slow to get a proper grab on it. So yeah, I end up having to battle it and keep trying to get a bit better grab and pull it out from the front, but it has locked itself in there really tightly. In the end though, I realize that I can get it from behind, so I reach in from the other side, grab its tail and drag it out backwards. I turn it over, check that it's a male, and yeah, pretty happy to be on the board with another big male. I carry on and end up finding another crayfish in here. This guy tucked up in this crack,
Quick grab secures him. I pull him out, check that he's a male, and yep, I am got my second one. Back at the kayak, I measure the smaller one, and it's well legal.
Yes, legal. Awesome. I don't need to measure that one because it's well legal. Woo. Let go. We got it. Oh well, that's the 3 crays.
Now this is a new spot that I have never dived before, but I get straight to work, and what I'm doing here is snooping around. I'm looking over a bunch of ledges in the hope that I might find a snapper parked up in the current waiting for something to come its way. So yeah, look over this ledge here and I don't see a snapper, but in the gloom I see a shape coming up to me, and I realise it's not a snapper but it's a silver drummer. And they are great berley, so I take the opportunity to shoot it. Once I've grabbed it, I give it the quick icky, put it out of its misery, and then I cut a whole lot of chunks up over the ledge here. Just let them drift down and create a nice big berley trail. I finish off by diving down a crack in the ledge and wedging the fish in there at the base of the ledge here, and I've set the perfect little trap for a snapper. After going away, doing a whole lot more exploring in the area, getting a feel for the place, I didn't really find anything of interest, so I'm coming back here to check the berley. And as I peer over here, I straight away start seeing snapper. So the berley's done its job and working. And that's quite a nice snapper there that just swam past. But I've seen a bigger one off in the distance, and I really want the big one. So I'll leave that one alone. And I probably should have shot it given what happened, but anyway, it swims back through the gutter. I could have shot it again, but like I just said, I'm focused on the larger ones that are just out in the distance there. You can see that guy, he's just cruised off. And I wait for him, hoping that he's going to turn back and come back in. But after a while, I end up running out of breath, so I slowly make my way out of there and head for the surface. So I'd gone away for a while, had more of an explore, and come back to check the berley again. I flicked my camera on when I was getting ready to dive, but that old curse of the flat battery hit and it turned off. So I didn't get the shot on film. I flicked the camera on when I got the fish close to me, but yeah, ended up with this nice little snapper.
Well, that was unfortunate timing. Just before I made the last dive and shot that snapper, turned my camera on and it went flat. Of course, typical. But anyway, doesn't matter, because at the end of the day I've got this beauty snapper and pretty happy about that. So anyway, I've had a break, changed the battery in the camera, and had a bite to eat and that. I think we're gonna start heading back down the coast and find another spot to set another burley. I'd like probably one or possibly two more snapper. I think we'll be done. So yeah, beauty day anyway, and we'll get on the move.
So further down the coast, went to one of my favourite spots, and I'd taken the silver drummer with me, set it as a burley, went off for a while, but more snooping, didn't come across anything, so I'm coming back here to check the burley, and I haven't given it a huge amount of time, maybe about 15 minutes or something. But I come over here and I'm not seeing much, but then out from under the ledge swims a nice big snapper. I reach out and hurriedly squeeze off a shot, but unfortunately the snapper's already seen me and is taking off, and I completely miss. I give the burley a little bit more time to soak, head off, explore for a bit longer, probably about half an hour this time. Actually went and snooped a couple of areas that are a bit further away. And then I came back, and once again, same approach as last time, same spot, nice steady approach, and when I peer over the ledge, I straight away see a snapper. So I kind of wait for it. I'm hoping it's going to tuck down in where the burley is. And then it comes back out, but it sees me and spooks off, and unfortunately it disturbs another fish that was on there. That fish just swims out. I tuck back in the hope that it's going to circle back around, but then when I lean over the ledge again, it's gone, and I have missed my opportunity. I end up moving the burley to another spot. When I checked it for a third time, there was nothing on it, so I moved it to this spot and gave it a while, come back to check it, and when I peer over here, I notice there is a nice snapper milling around. So I kind of tuck back in and wait, and it hasn't seen me yet, but I'm looking at it, and when I get a good chance, I reach out and squeeze off a shot.
Damn it.
And you can see here that my shot placement is just way too high. I hit the fish, but it's way too high, and it ends up ripping out easily and swimming off.
Damn it.
I'm a bit gutted about it, but fortunately, since the shot was so high, it's likely that fish will survive quite easily. I come back again, check it, probably another half an hour later, and this time there is no fish on it at all. And I decide that I've probably missed my opportunity for another snapper, and it's time to head for home.
Well, alright, I've called it. I'm headed for home, and no more luck on the snapper. As you saw, I kind of had a bit of a mare. Missed one, shot one, way too high, ripped out, and had a few other chances and just couldn't convert. So, that's the way it goes sometimes, I suppose. I'm still pretty happy. I got one nice snapper and 3 big fat crayfish, so hey, that's a good few feeds, and hopefully we'll be back out in another week or so, have another crack at it. But yeah, headed for home, and it's just turned into an absolute glass off. Check this out, it's beautiful. Yeah, oh, lovely. It was forecast to do this in the afternoon, so I am quite happy about that. I'm going to grind this paddle out, and we'll show you the catch when we get back. Alrighty, we made it back to the beach, and check that bloomin' conditions out behind me. Oh, awesome pedal back, just absolutely fabulous. But anyway, got the kayak here on the beach, and we've got the catch in the back here, so guess we'll better show you. So we got the three beautiful crayfish. These two are nice fat ones, pretty happy about them. That one's still a good one. And then in under here, which this crayfish is really getting stuck into, is this nice fat snapper. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's could have been a lot more, but we'll go out and get some more in a few days, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up, get out of here, and that's probably pretty much it for this video. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, give it that thumbs up. Always love reading your comments, and we will see you in that next one. Cheers.